Since the creation and evolution of the strongest battlegrounds, there have been many games that try to capture this lightning in a bottle. Only a handful of games saw some amount of success from this, but most of them rotted away due to pretty big issues. The gameplay is bad, animation and effects are garbage, the game is not being updated, many other reasons that contribute to the death of these games. We looked at some dead games about 2 months ago, so I think it's time that we dive down into the darkest depths of the Discover page and find more dead battleground games. So first on our list of completely alive games is Hollow Battlegrounds, a game that's sitting around 92 players and looks to be based off of Bleach. The GFX for the game is pretty nice, better than most of the lower player count games, so let's see if this game is good. Loading into the game, we can see that the map is supposed to be that one place from Bleach. I'm not saying that name. And we have 3 playable characters, that guy, Aizen, and Grimmjow as our early access character. Now me personally, I never watched Bleach, so I'm not qualified enough to say these are good characters to add to the game. The gameplay is pretty nice, it's more based off of TSP, but way slower due to stuff like M1s and certain moves having a lot of end lag to them. The moves have a good mix of combo extenders, grab moves, and combo enders. And the grabs have that Garo effect where you can't hit them while they're not ragdolled in front of you. So it does promote combos like this where it's much more satisfying and enjoyable than just M1 3 times, press button, M1 again. There is a unique feature called the flash step, which makes you move forward pretty fast and have a flash effect. It's pretty good for catching up to people and it's available for every character. The only gripe I really have with the combat is the forward dash and how basic the gameplay is. The forward dash doesn't really go that far and you can't press Q to forward dash while standing still like most other games. And the gameplay is pretty basic. Aside from the flash step, it lacks stuff like passives and environmental attacks, really anything else that enhances the overall gameplay. But other than that, it's pretty fun and enjoyable. The animation and effects are really good. They're really high quality for a game with this low of a player count. It is unfortunate that there's really no brutal finishers. You only really cut people into pieces or launch them away. No extra stuff like cutting them into pieces the cool way. This game also does lack some small stuff like emotes, a very small but fun feature that would incentivize players to play the game. The ultimates in this game are good. They're chaotic and fun, especially with that guy's ultimate since he has a lot of big moves and one cinematic move that lasers the enemy. Can't say the same with Aizen. The only really big move he has is that he full boxes the enemy while poking it. Seeing everything that this game has, it makes me wonder how did this die? Well, the only way we can find out is through the Discord. Checking the Discord, it looks like this game has been put on the back burner for now since the devs are focusing on other projects. They are planning on supporting this game though. It's just been so long that it honestly feels abandoned. Maybe one day it will get updated again. Next one on the list is Aetherfall Battlegrounds, sitting around 132 players. Apparently this game isn't based off any media. Very surprising since almost every Battlegrounds game is based off of something. But we started off good with the last one, so let's see if this one can hold up. Loading into the game, we see that there's a menu screen allowing us to properly load in before playing. Pretty good since it's not amazing loading into a game and immediately getting raped. The gameplay itself is alright. It's really different compared to the other Battlegrounds games. For example, you can't down slam or uppercut, there's no forward dash like the other games, and depending on your weapon, you may have different amount of M1s. It's honestly not that bad once you actually try it, but this game does have a unique feature called fast travel. If you press E, your character will stand still and start glowing, and after a short amount of time, you'll turn into a white orb and you're able to fly around. It's mostly used for getting around easier since the map is really big. You do have a lot of end lag the moment you get out of the white orb, so that's great. The weapon selection is pretty cool. You have basic stuff like a dagger, staff, and sword, but then have other unique weapons like the monk necklace, soul lantern, or cyber katana. They all have different abilities and stats. Some are mode weapons and some are ultimates. I have no idea what these weapon types even mean. I thought ultimate type weapons would decrease your health but give you your ultimate faster, but that's not the case, so I have no idea. All of the weapons are really fun to use, especially the snow blasters and cyber katana. They do cool moves like this one for the cyber katana, which looks like something straight out of Cyberpunk. These weapons have good animation and effects, especially for a game that's not based off of any anime or game. The ultimates are pretty fun. They're really big and chaotic, especially the cyber katana. I mean, damn, shit looks better than some ultimate moves. Like, come on now, what is this? Overall, this is a pretty enjoyable game. It strives away from the usual Battlegrounds formula and tries to be unique with its gameplay elements, which I respect. The devs are still working on the game. It's just that not a lot of kiddos want to play a game that doesn't have Gojo in it, which is like, come on now, every single Battlegrounds game has to have Gojo. I mean, why wouldn't it have Gojo? Like, it's Battlegrounds. Come on, why wouldn't it have Gojo? Next one up on the list is Mage Battlegrounds, having 27 active players. We've been on a good streak so far, you know? 2 actually enjoyable games. Let's see if this one can hold up. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, the map, there's so, oh, I can't see shit. It's so blurry. No, oh my god, it's the exact same bullshit. It's the exact same thing as Sakuna Battlegrounds. Oh my god. There's no way. Oh my god. It's the same shit. What? Actually, what the fuck? What is this? that hurt my ears. This is so fucking bad. This is so fucking bad. It didn't even shoot my fire arrow. And that's Maharaga, of course it is. No, I can't take this, especially this frog is trying to sweat on me. That shit is insane. Why are you sweating on a game like this? This game is shit. Oh my, no, I can't take this. I can't take that shit. I can't. Yeah, this game's exactly like Sakuna Battlegrounds. It legit is the exact same thing. Shitty moves, no combat, probably stolen assets, loud ass sound effects. It even has multiple character game passes. Like, what the fuck, man? And they dare put a donate button? Like, what am I donating to? I can't believe that this is real. Like, who the fuck is making these piles of shit? After seeing this game, there's only one conclusion I can make. There is an evil that's far beyond our imagination, tormenting us by creating these garbage games and releasing it to the public. We have no idea what its motive can be. All we know is that it inflicts human suffering to no end. It actually hurts me knowing that at any moment some 5-year-old could load into this game thinking that it'd be fun to play, only to experience one of the worst creations of all mankind. The last game we have on our list is Nen Battleground, sitting around 26 players. And wow, would you look at that? It was created by the same people from Heroes Battlegrounds, but now it's Hunter x Hunter. Well, I don't even want to talk about the last one, so let's see what Nen Battlegrounds has to offer. Alright, looks like this guy does not want to fight at all. Okay. What is this? What the fuck? He's not even fighting back. Okay. This map is like huge. Alright, let's see the ultimate. Yeah, this game is just an older version of Heroes Battlegrounds, but Hunter x Hunter instead. It's got that old Heroes Battlegrounds combat, you know, that one. Now, it's not as bad as some other games, but easily gets outclassed by the new combat in HBG. Some of the moves are really janky, especially Gon's 4th move, where you run for a bit and start punching. It has super armor, and it looks really weird when running in front of someone. The only 2 playable characters are Gon and Killua, and apparently Killua got his ultimate back in December of last year, so a pretty long time ago. The map is fucking huge, especially with the buildings scattered around the map. It does look nice though, and the ultimates are not that good. The M ones are slow. I have no idea why, but they're slower than the base M ones. One of Gon's moves is literally just the Azure Flame Blitz in Heroes but orange, and his other moves are okay. One is the funny kick that he does, and it also one-shots like Ultimate Battlegrounds. Overall, it's like an okay game. I mean, the old Heroes Battlegrounds combat wasn't amazing, but it's not that bad. Checking up on the Discord, we see that, yep, this game hasn't been updated for a long time. Maybe the devs for this game are starting to work on Heroes now, reducing the update time to 2 months and 13 days instead of 2 months and 14. So it looks like this is the end of my little journey into the abyss. We found some games that are pretty enjoyable, and one that belongs into the darkest pit of hell. Maybe one day these games will make a huge comeback, but for now they're just another unfortunate experience stuck in the abyss of dead games. Well, that is all. I gotta go gamble on a game, so bye bye.